I started the stream just as you said that. That's perfect. Let's play this.
New streamed intro just dropped.
Remix.
Yeah, we got the fucking garage charger installed today.
Nice.
How'd that feel?
Hot dog. I love Amazon. The guy showed up and I was like, all right, what plug are you installing? Like, oh, we're installing, was it a 5014 plug? 14,
Yeah, that's the standard
1450,
230, 240 volts.
And I was like, all right, cool, thank
Usually
you.
50
and
amps.
Went to Amazon, clicked button, ordered it, showed up this afternoon.
Nice.
I got a it's a really funny named charger, and our neighbor helped us. He the box was on our front porch and he brought it into the backyard so that nobody would take it. And he was like, I thought that was drinks because the charger's name is Grizzle E.
Oh, that's pretty good. They all have some really dumb name or like weird names. I think ours is like what do we got? We have like NL X-Way.
What?
ENEL space X space
What
way.
did you just call me?
Yeah, that's
For
right.
The name of your charger?
Yeah. Well, that's the name of the charging company. Yeah.
See, this is the thing we got.
What?
Grizzle E.
Oh. I had a much simpler thing. We just have a plug. Like literally, there's no interim charger piece.
But you still have
It's
that
just
special plug?
Yeah, you need that. That's the NEMA 4250 or whatever, right?
What is your
So that's,
do you know
that's
what
a
your,
class
you know what the
50. But the charging cord has it built in. So you have like the wall mounted one. It just has a small built-in
that's cool.
inline one that also handles up to 50 amps. Or I'm sorry, it handles up to 40.
Yeah, ours is a 40.
40 amps. Yeah.
Ours is a 40
and
and
so it makes
our
it
panel
mobile.
is-
So then there's a switch out thing. We switch between a 110 and 240 or 230 plug. So we just take that with us. So the cord comes with us when we travel. So
That
it's
makes
quite
sense.
convenient.
Oh, really?
And it's
So
it's the Volkswagen brand. No fancy name, just Volkswagen.
Oh, did it come with the car?
No, it was like $300 extra charge, but when we ordered did the whole order for the car, we ordered it along with it.
Yeah, I think $300 or something like that is not
It's
a big
really
deal.
good. Yeah, it's a very good. Let's see if I can find before we get too off rails. Let's see if I can find a picture of it. Yeah, they're like 350 second market right now. It's like this thing here. So there's a 110,
Interesting.
230, and it just
Oh.
plugs directly into that little thing, and then there's the charger.
Oh, okay. It does have a thing. I thought you meant it was just a cord.
Oh, well, yes, you need it. You need to have something that can actually
There's a
communicate with
box.
the car. Yes, it's a very small box, but it's because otherwise you could blow up your batteries if you don't have a charge manager.
Yeah, so I was a little confused by how you're describing it, but yeah, that's a pretty solid
Sorry, I was
setup.
trying to make it clear that it's not wall mounted; it's mobile. But
No, ours
same
is
idea.
This thing is how I got the fucking. It looks like it's like the Razer/Monster version of like wall charger.
You just need to get your RGBs going on it.
It does have RGB. A
Oh
little eye.
shit!
A little-
I was
the little eye on the Grizzle is a color
That's
stream.
funny.
Technically has RGB.
nice.
All right.
Uh,
So, get things going here. As the party just recently left the town of Automata, where you successfully captured the bandit/anarchist Beltha. Hate that name so much. It just sounds like I have a lisp, and I'm saying like Elsa or like Belsa, Beltha,
Botha.
Botha.
uh,
Where with the power of web, you were able to more or less take a fight that would be
Yeah, that web was
completely
ridiculous.
in your a fight that actually rewind. A fight that started off in their favor due to a Zarali having a self-immolating
don't have-
fireball.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
my first note for the last session was we immediately get into conflict according due to Zerali's caustic personality.
Accurate.
Hot personality.
Not incorrect.
A heated argument ensues. Lol. So the fireball aura went off, really handicapping you all, but the web spell came in clutch as it filled the perfect space to not only capture the Slad, Krithkick, who was not able to do anything for the majority of the fight. And then once he was able to do anything, he got fucking chewed up by gears and spat out like a
Fucking frog
like
blender.
rat.
Feels so
Yeah.
bad.
Beltha was also captured, but was still able to deal some nasty damage once Stock made their way up to the top of the balcony. Beltha's
Oh, yeah. Psychic
Beltha's,
damage
like,
was
yeah,
nutty.
like psychic palm attacks were very, very brutal. The other instigator in there, though, Zanuck, the anarchy dwarf, and his flaming hammer also didn't do any favors to Zarali, as it burned her to death at the end. And
Oh no!
oh no!
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, the with Zarali's charred corpse left behind, the party took the unconscious Beltha and dragged them up to the surface. But not before they found Luna. Or the full name being
Nellis.
and Lunellus fell down a pipe and squashed what was I forget what it was, another little robot boy.
It was a
Yep, just a little robot boy, and recognized immediately from the tattoo or symbol. Third incarnation of the glow crew. So, party made their way back up to the surface of Automata, back to the organized streets, and presented their findings to the captain of the guards, who gave them access to go and stand in front of the gates. They got the correct paperwork. In front of the portal to Anicum. And
Mechanus.
with the mosaic mimic embedded in their soupiness, Stock took on the role of giving the description of Automata. Described fairly accurate. Organized town that has a lot of issues with it, but this is all pretty good. So, with that data entry point saved in the Mosaic Mimic, the party returns to Castle Yakaru, where you return and your pilot of said castle, the Castellian, asks where to next, and Stock points to the lovely city. I guess you could call it the house city of Vania. But not before Luna says that let's not go to Zaus ever.
Right. Oh, and note to that. Unprompted.
Don't go to Zaus. Also Luna became a blood bear at one point.
Yeah.
Or a blood ape.
Yeah.
For a minute, though.
For a minute. For a hot minute. All right, so the party returns to the castle, and for your host, your gracious host, gracious host will sets the castle to Vania. Castle raises off the ground with a shudder and a loud kind of grinding sound, and Zathir, your friend pilot, let you know that you will arrive in that amount of time. Who wants to give me a roll here for
What role do you need?
I forget what travel in give me 3d6, please. Nice. 8
116.
8 days. Okay.
Oh, that's good actually.
Slightly below average.
Yeah, so the party, as the castle trundles onwards, stomping
we
through the outlands, once again get the beautiful views of the strange environs of the place, different forests and deserts and craggy mountains, rivers and swamps, all melding up next to each other. Some of them, as you pass, falling from view and new things sprouting. You can see one thing you notice as you're leaving Automata is actually wild. the animals around Automata, I don't know if you noticed this before, but the animals around Automata all kind of share the rigidity of that town itself, of Mechanus. So you notice that the birds kind of have a clockwork movement to them. The other animals that you see around, some goats and field animals grazing out in the city, they all have almost a pixelated or a low poly count trait to them, as they all
But they're like normal, like anatomically. It's not like they're like automaton ones. It's not like they were like gears instead of like knees.
No gears or anything like that, but they definitely look like they are more rigidly built. Like their legs and bodies are like right angle squares.
Oh, it's like the fainting goat.
Oh, the fainting goats, yeah.
So, let's see. Why doesn't one other person give me a D8, please? Roll a D8.
Yeah.
Wowie. All right.
Yeah, so fast.
All right. Well, Eli, we'll jump to you as well. You found some interesting assets, I would call it, as you were looting the hideout of Beltha. You have a set of very expensive but precision lenses that Beltha somehow captured and sell. They do have value of roughly like 750 gold for all of them. However, with your expertise, I think there's a way that you would be able to utilize them to manage. Rifle.
Absolutely. I would definitely, if we have a week or so of travel, would spend that time. It'd be very thorough though. So, testing them, what are they made out of, what they do, figure out what sort of zoom effect you can get with them, play with it, and then eventually try to incorporate them into the rifle scope. Oh, also, I have artwork worth 200 gold. I'm putting that on the wall in the kitchen.
Very nice, like that.
So we have some light artwork up.
Okay, so let's do some rolls with how you're going to be. I guess the integration of those lenses into the rifle. Let's start off with. We'll just kind of do the typical kind of like crafting and tinkering. You have tinker tools, I would assume.
Yes, tinker tools, a guitar, a forgery kit.
All right, so you're going to use the guitar and the forgery kit to bang your tinker tools onto the. No,
One of these things I'll pick together.
Let's call it 3. Now let's do 4.
9.
4 rolls with your tinker tools. Basically 1 for every other day, so it's like every 2 days of work. And let's see what you get out of it. So,
all right. So I have tool expertise now at level 5. So this should be interesting.
What does that give you?
And it's just expertise, so doubles the proficiency bonus towards any checks. Wait, this is with intelligence, I think.
Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? Let's have 2 rolls be with dexterity, and 2 rolls be with intelligence.
All right, we'll start with dexterity. 15 on the first,
cool.
And then after I close each time, 16 on the second.
Nice.
So those are the dex ones, and now we'll do with intelligence. Oh, a 22.
Okay.
Consecutively getting better at this, and then final one is a 15 again.
Cool.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's all pretty consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent. By the time you are done tinkering and trying to get these lenses integrated into your rifle, you are able to, and I think we discussed this, with the goal of it being able to lessen the impact of your sharpshooter rate.
Yeah, I think we said take it from -5 to -4.
So,
or something like that.
Yes. With these rolls, I'm going to just say with everything being above 15, at least above 15, but not everything being above 20, yes, you achieve a -1 to that roll. So now it's just -4 to it.
That's honestly huge, considering how much damage this thing can do. All right, Chibi, you gotta stop chewing on my hand right now.
I love. There needs to be more of that in like base D&D.
Oh, you mean not just like home rules?
To like adjust
It's a really, I
features.
think it makes sense. It's a very simple way of adjusting power with a roleplay perspective that doesn't go outside of.
No, just think outside the box as a DM because
Yeah.
this is not. These lenses aren't really for that. But I
mean,
thought would be cool.
Yeah, true, but I
Yeah.
think D&D definitely needs that as like a base concept because that shit's just cool.
Yeah, it just needs to be written into the, not like
Yeah.
rules, but like.
Or you just leave it
Yeah,
open-ended, just saying like, oh, you can adjust these effects. Like,
Yeah,
obviously,
like, even just a blurb to give people the idea. That
Right.
would be cool.
Yeah,
you can
I
do
like
whatever the
that
hell
too.
you want,
Yeah.
but
This
just
is
saying
like,
like, please
these
consider.
like this detriment or like this penalty could be possibly like alleviated through quest items.
Yeah,
Oh,
that would be really cool.
yeah. So that would just pretty much spend the whole time.
That's
not
basically a
talking
plus
too
one
much.
technically to your sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Luna is
whenever I'm
like
using it.
over his shoulder the entire time.
Which again, Eli would be very protective of Luna, but also probably getting a bit annoyed if you're getting too in his
She's
grill.
not like she's watching him the entire time, essentially, respectfully keeping distance.
And I also say probably considering I still know your Zral is in there somewhere. After a few days of this, I'd probably just start like, oh, you see, refractive index of this lens is slightly different from that, so pretty sure I can reduce the glare if I integrate it here, and I kind of like work through what my like thought process and how I'm trying to get it done.
She would probably like point out, it's like, oh, the angle might be slightly off here. She doesn't know the big words you're using, but
And yeah, I'll take it, to grant us take their advice, like, oh, take a look at that kind of thing, and just work through until it's done by the end of this travel.
So, it will, by the end of the travel, that's the kind of like montage that we have happen of completion of these lenses getting added to your rifle. However, on day 2, Castle Yokaru, hear Zathir call out from one of the balcony's observation points. We have a caravan approaching approaching us. Should we stop?
Depends.
What's a
What do
caravan?
they look like?
If you take a look, you see what looks to be a kind of wagon, a caravan of wagons being pulled by what look to be wargs, like large wolf-like creatures, and the caravans have brightly dressed goblins, on the seats, like, with the reins in their hands. There's some little brightly dressed goblins with really funny-looking hats next to them, and all of the wagons have bright flags, and there is very much imagery of kind of like shop type of stuff on it. So your typical imagery of like a treasure chest, a little shield, a sword, stuff like that. As the castle kind of stomps towards this this caravan that's heading kind of the opposite direction, you see one of the little goblins grab looks to be a strange, I don't know, it looks like a little square metal item that's attached to some sort of rope-like appendage that goes to the wagon behind them, and hold it up to their mouth, and then you hear, "Excuse me, Giant Walking Castle! Would you like to buy items? Items for sale! Please stop at our emporium!"
Luna very clearly wants to, and she says nothing.
They probably charged like a good 40% markup.
That sounds highly rude to goblins.
What would the baseline even be out here?
Already too much.
Y'all want to go check it out?
Zathir asked, should we halt the castle?
I'm eyeballing Lunella or Lunellis, Luna, whatever.
Looney.
Lunellis. Okay. Oh hell, why not? Think you all could use it. Use a little time. I'll watch from above, make sure nothing funny goes down. I'll keep working on this. So
how high up are we?
So the castle's second story is. Oh boy.
Big dang tall, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. I have this. The walking castle. Blah, blah, blah. Moves. It gets up, and it does it. We're pretty high off the ground. We're like pretty.
Oh, okay. Lunellus is going to climb out the window and jump.
Oh Jesus! All right.
Goodbye.
Yeah, sorry, the Castellan can. Yeah, its lowest level is 40 feet off the ground when walking.
Okay. She's going to jump,
60 feet.
and then when she drops a bit, she's going to starlight step to the ground.
Neat. Okay.
That woman has no sense of self-preservation.
Do any of them?
So what does that look like when you do this?
She probably kind of like disperses into a cloud, like
Not quite.
it
like
almost
a
looks like a
form,
nebula,
but close.
kinda.
Little sparkles
like a
in
red
the cloud.
nebula. Yeah.
Space
And then
vampire.
And then quickly rushes over to the caravan.
Okay. You go up to the caravan, and as you get closer, you now see that painted on the side of one of the wagons is the name of the Emporium. It's the Five-Legged Snail Emporium.
Five-leg. What?
Yeah, the Five-Legged Snail.
Yeah, it's got
Five
5
more
stomachs,
legs
and
than
therefore
normal
could have 5
snails.
legs.
Oh, mighty question.
Oh. Yes, so it is the Five-Legged Snail Emporium, and the goblin with the biggest and most colorful hat jumps off of their wagon, pulls it to a halt, ties the reins up, and says, "Hello, my name is Squib, the current owner of the Five-Legged Snail Emporium. Welcome to our humble traveling mercantile. We have a couple wagons here that are filled with goods that if you're willing to purchase. Would you like to peruse?"
Yes, please.
We have our general trade goods. We have our weaponsmith. We have an armorer, and we have an alchemist today. We lost some of the other wagons on the journey nearby. They should join us momentarily in the next few weeks. Outlands is weird. When we were rounding a corner, and one of the mountains just decided to move and cut us off from our other carts. But not to worry, we are in touch. Five-Legged Snail Emporium always knows where their carts are. Trust.
Okay, I trust that you know what you're talking about. I go over to whatever's closest.
Probably the first one is just the general trading part. Here you see as you approach the side of the wagon, the fabric on the side of the wagon pulls to the side, and there's a goblin inside of it with a smaller hat, smaller but still impressive hat, very colorful, and lays out. You can see behind them there's a couple things hanging on the back of the wall of this wagon. What you want? We got a couple things to sell here. We got a Dust of Sneezing and Choking, Enduring Spellbook, a figurine of Wondrous Power, Thaumaturgy Spell Scroll, this one makes not real. I can give you a tattoo.
Classic wagon tattoos. Yeah.
This one's really weird. You got a Trident of Fish Command. And then we got this Unbreakable Arrow.
Do you sell hats like the one you're wearing?
Oh, that's unfortunately. Oh, well, maybe. He looks over your shoulder at some of the other cards. Oh yeah, the Armory card is still with us. They sell souvenir hats if you'd like some for the Five-Legged Snail Emporium.
How much is the trident?
Oh, see how much the trident is. Turns and consults his fucking book of costing. Book of cost stuff. It costs
He just holds up fingers.
no, it costs that times 50. 300 gold.
Oh. But that's really expensive.
Does our money carry over when we die?
Your money magically appears in your bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we carry the
figured.
rest of our stuff, or not like clothing.
Yeah,
and stuff,
you do.
but
You carry most of your stuff. Any like magic
Right.
item, like magical items and things that need to be, or like.
The universe is convenient.
I assume at this point the castle has sat itself down and we can exit without falling on our faces from 40
The
feet.
castle has set itself down with a rumble and a crunch as it lands in what seems to be more like gravelly ground here. You're in some sort of just craggy environs with some little kind of cliffs rising up next to you as you approach the caravan.
Y'all go have fun now. I'll watch from up here. Just keep it
Yep.
safe.
I'm just kind of hanging behind Luna and like trying to gauge whether or not they're trying to gouge.
Give me an insight check.
Yeah. Not great.
These prices seem to be pretty decent. At least they're on. They seem to vary, but they're not marking up what they're not severely marking up anything.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I won't say anything. I'll just kind of peruse. Let Luna do what she wants.
Looking over this time, I'll look to see. I'm assuming stock came down too.
Dock it down here. Maybe.
Stock
Is
went to go
this-
take care of a dog.
This isn't a stock market yet.
Go to hell. Seeing that Eli didn't come down, she's gonna turn to the castle and like cup her hands around her mouth. Mr. Eli, you use arrows?
You just hear from down from above. No.
Okay. Let's go back to perusing. What was the first couple items? Dust of
Sneezing, an enduring spell book.
Spell.
That even.
I'm pretty sure that is a spell book that even once it's destroyed, you can just resummon it with like an hour ritual or something like that. As
It's neat.
a wizard.
But wait, wizards can no, I guess they can't just recreate their
The
spell
spell
book.
book, along with anything written on its pages, can't be damaged by fire or immersion in water.
That's what it is.
That's a fun item. It's
Mhm.
cool. Too bad I'm not a wizard.
Susu.
Hi,
And then
Susu.
the other things that this person has is a figurine of wondrous power.
Which one?
Onyx Dog.
What does it do?
Oh, that's got her attention.
So the goblin, who you now see has a name tag on. His name is Bruk, B-R-U-K. Bruk. Sees you eyeing the dog and says,
Looking at the onyx dog, that thing is one of our more rare items. Literally rare. It's pretty expensive. Gotta have the coin.
How much?
Let's see. Nah. 6,000.
Oh my god. I pull out the money pouch and look through it, and then kind of just drop my face. It's like, oh, they didn't.
Oh my god, cats! Jesus fuck.
Sorry.
Sorry.
For having exposed cans on your desk, bro.
I have one can I forgot to take down.
That did not sound like one can.
It was one can that got yote and bounced around the desk.
Okay.
Is now off the desk. And Susu is, Jesus Christ, these cats. You've been fed, buddy.
If you don't got the gold for it, you can always try to find us. The five-legged snail emporium makes its way around the outlands fairly often. So, no worries. The stock might be here next time. It might not.
But we're the stock. That's our name, stock.
Oh.
Yes.
Well. Sorry about that, Luna. We don't have.
Pretty civilized.
We got some other goods though, if you're interested. I mean, there's pretty cool I give pretty cool tattoos if you want one.
I'm still just imagining that he gives a tattoo by literally like handing you a bit of skin with a tattoo on it.
It's a bit grotesque.
It sounds very goblin.
It does.
I mean, I would assume he would push the tattoo thing, seeing the markings on.
You look and you actually see that it's basically like he holds a piece of like parchment or vellum, and it's more or less like a temporary quote unquote tattoo. He doesn't actually have like a tattoo gun. He's like, yeah, we have a good way of getting it on you that doesn't require us to actually be artists or whatnot. Bought this off some dude in I don't remember what place it was. Excelsior, Fortitude, maybe just in Sigil, but they said it'll be great. You actually do remember that there was you did hear rumors of a very famed tattoo artist in Sigil that this would make sense. And now, Luna, the closer you look at what he's holding up, that definitely is not vellum or parchment. That may or may not be very much skin.
That doesn't seem to bother Luna.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Neon, can you give me a perception check real quick?
Are you gonna steal my money?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. The next time you check your pouch, you've got 50 platinum that you didn't have before.
Oh.
He felt bad. Luna's too innocent.
Oh, because you took Luna's stuff, but Luna saw that last time too.
Yeah, Luna did.
How much is the tattoos?
Oh, tattoo is not that bad. It was going to be. I'm also saving what these shops currently have. Saving what these shops currently have because I think they'll have the next.
Yeah.
Okay.
Traveling shops.
It is tattoo. Interestingly, is not anything.
Stock would be interested in a tattoo because how would a tattoo stick to stock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ink that floats
Internal
around,
tattoo.
keeping its shape inside.
When she gets the price, she would
Tattoo
turn
is
to
200.
Damn. Well, it was more expensive than I thought. She was gonna turn to Stock and Noel and be like, "Do you guys want to get tattoos? We could get matching tattoos."
We would love matching tattoos.
And then she like looks at Noel and just gives the biggest hopeful look.
I don't have skin. but
Doesn't matter. It works anyway.
okay, if you say so.
Stock doesn't have skin either.
We have a permeable membrane.
I'll just turn around and yell up, Eli, get down here. We're getting matching tattoos.
And then after a few seconds, you just hear, "No."
Mr. Eli, can we get matching tattoos?
You hear like a little.
Please, Eli loves please.
You hear tinkling of glass and shit. No, fine, busy. You get what you want. I'm gonna be up here.
We'll bring one to you.
We'll bring you a tattoo.
You just hear the. No, where the fuck did you get back?
Hey, we all want to get tattoos.
All right, let me see if I can. Hey, Squib.
Yes. The big hat goblin comes over.
Do we have any extra ones of these?
Squib says, "Oh yeah, of course. We got like don't worry, a couple more of these." And he snaps his fingers. And as he snaps his fingers, you notice that he has a very, very ornate ring. And then suddenly in Brooke's hand, the like single sheet of skin with the tattoo on it has now 4 sheets of skin with the tattoos on.
Oh, well, that's good. All right. Well, 200 gold each. You know what? Group discount. With a lot of you.
Bulk discount.
600 total.
It's not bad.
Yeah, 50 gold.
Okay, I'll pay for Mr. Eli's.
Sounds good to me. So that means well, 20 platinum.
For me and then,
Or no, it's 1.5.
yeah.
Or wait,
150
Brain.
gold each.
150 gold. So yeah.
However you want.
So
I will
15 platinum. There we go. My brain.
I will
Holy
look
shit.
through my money pouch again and then kind of stop and go, did somebody drop money? I don't remember seeing this in my pouch. And hold up like a few platinum.
Story glitch.
Pretty maybe it's something to do with the whole, the thing.
Oh, well, maybe I just overlooked it. Here, and then I give the 300 gold.
Okay. So
Oh wait, one moment.
he hands over just fuck. Whatever you're trying to do, you say it out loud, Null.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That was me trying to convince Lunellis that it was always there. Lunellis. I can speak, I swear.
You know what? Actually, ignore that roll. Lunellis would completely believe Null.
Yeah, that's why you should probably say what you're doing before you roll.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no, I rolled thinking, okay, she's very like aware, but she's very trusting.
She's aware when she's trying to be.
He's aware what? Lol, werewolf?
Ah! She's
Apparently
a
we're a
vampire.
Wait.
yes.
Oh, wait, shit.
Nope, don't
Nope,
say that
nope,
one.
Nope.
Backpedal.
Redacted. All right, so you all hand over your gold. Brooke takes a look at all the coin, and it's always like a mix. Being the Outlands and Sigil, it's a mix of all kinds of different coins. You see, gold dragons and whatever from Faerun, but there's also like random coins from other multiversal planes and things like that. Doesn't matter. Coin's coin here. He takes it all, and he hands out the 4 little tattoo things. And he just explains, so you just hold it up to whatever part of your body, your armor, your metalness, your goop that you want it on, and it'll apply. By the way, this tattoo, you
about it without me fully explaining it, but this tattoo contains a spell, and
Ooh,
well,
own it.
yeah. So not only is the tattoo decorative because it looks badass, but it also can cast a spell using it. You ever heard of the spell feign death?
Yes.
No.
Well, you can pretend to be dead. All of you now have that.
Is that
Neat.
at will or one time and then the tattoo disappears?
So it is, the way that it works is it is one time and the tattoo's power disappears. But I like the idea of it not disappearing tattoo, but you still have the tattoo, but it no longer has the the aura about it.
Yeah. Bonus to tattoo. It's cheaper than a real life one, and we get magic.
Wow.
Yeah. And I would imagine the tattoo is something. I would imagine if it's a feigned death tattoo, it's some sort of fucking just ridiculous skull
Googly eyes on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be the oh shit! What's that silly? The skeleton motorcycle, fucking badass, but it's all wholesome
Ghost
shit.
Rider.
The pack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be one of those.
Bottom text tattoo.
Top text, bottom text. It has those words exactly. What does top text, bottom text mean? Oh yeah, it's just totally badass skeleton with guns tattoo.
Yeah. See if I can find one. Oh, I found it. Hold on. Exactly.
Because if he doesn't have the template, I'd
No,
be
it's
surprised.
this one exactly.
And actually, no, it doesn't have top text, bottom text. It literally just in some very ornate script, it says, "I'm dead," and then in the bottom it just says "psych."
Now it's a DNR tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, do not resuscitate.
yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Yep.
It says, call an ambulance, but not for me.
Please.
Yeah, I bought tiny text, please.
Oh god.
Oh my god, when you look up badass skeleton, you just get a lot of really important shit. First away.
Now this is what the internet was meant for. This is glorious.
About the fact that there are genuinely people out there that think it's gay to wipe, and that is the grossest shit.
Wait,
Look,
what?
there is-
Hold on. Don't even. I don't want to go down that. I don't want to know more about that. Let's
No,
keep
it's
that.
It's not a
The
good
lively
rabbit
ignorance.
hole, but it's
Nope. Let's keep it delightfully ignorant.
it's fucking gross.
That's
Doesn't
Anyway,
count.
top text, bottom text.
Yeah, so you all place that wherever you want. Also, that thing just says badass on the gun. Yeah, so you can take these, nondescript skin flaps with tattoo on it and place it wherever you want on your whatever corporeal body you want to have it on.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I get mine and Eli's, and assumingly I'm at the counter, so I grab the other two and hand it off to.
These are just so. Yeah, when you just browse
Sorry.
these. Hey, bestie,
Yeah.
do you want to hang out on Discord tonight? What the fuck is that one? I like my guns like I like my coffee. Oh, badass skeleton.
This is the one without the gun.
Yeah.
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 Oh, no.
So did you say you handed off the tattoo, or you?
Yeah,
Not yet?
I'm holding Eli's, but I gave the other two.
Okay.
There.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it over the scratched out 887 on my chest.
Nice. Yeah, so you get the badass skeleton tattoo on your
Hey.
chest.
Mr. if you put it on your and I kind of just gesture to Stock's whole being, do you think it'll feign if you like go like goopy?
Where would Stock put something?
I mean, Stock could put it anywhere and it could just move around.
Yeah, I think that is what happens. Is like this, and it is not even that it like, it's not that it like actually tattoos on his goo form. Like the skin flap with the tattoo on it just gets absorbed into your like body.
Just kind of floating,
and just like this floating, waving skin flap with the tattoo on it, just like randomly just positioned everywhere in your skin or in your.
Yeah, I think that's the play. It just kind of floats around inside Stock a little bit, maybe even settles towards the bottom until Stock moves and it kind of gets kicked up, like sand on the bottom.
It floats around like glitter inside of a fucking snow globe. Debris, just like debris in a snow globe. That's all Stock is made out of. Yeah, I love these wholesome skeleton memes. Fucking great.
There's a whole subreddit on it. It's the pack. It's great.
So
I haven't checked it in a while. Though.
There are other things. I will just quickly go through other ones. There is a goblin named Dent who runs the armory. There's a goblin named Hung who runs the weapon shop. And there's a goblin named Trunk who runs the alchemy wagon. Alchemy wagon has a bunch of potions.
I am gonna quickly go to the armor and see how much the hat is.
Oh, the hat? So the hat at the armory, at the armor wagon, that is a mere 1 gold. The hat.
I'm gonna buy 4.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy 9. I'm gonna buy 9.
Buy a 10th one.
Okay,
the
I'll buy a 10th
smallest one needs
for
to be the
Stock.
10th one.
Dude, yeah, you got your fucking castle pilot.
Well, that's I got the pilot, I got the succubus, and then I got the 2 Zerali dudes. Zerali minions.
Forgot that they're also part of this.
And a 10th one for the rat in Stock.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get 10 of them.
Alright, well, it's absolutely like whatever you can imagine as the most absurd Disneyland, like Mad Hatter, Mickey ears type hat.
Alright, I put one on, I give one to Stock, I give one to Null, and then I look through and make sure like I find the smallest one, and then give it the smallest one to Stock as well.
Hooray!
This was a good trip. This was good.
Very solid.
Well, the rest of the carts close up. So the main guy, Squib, with the biggest hat, comes and finds you all as you finish buying the souvenir hats. He says,
"Well, you're at all interested in finding the 5-legged snail emporium again. Not too hard to find us. I think we'll probably cross paths again at some. Do not worry. Our inventory changes.
Thank you.
Our inventory changes fairly frequently. If there was anything you were interested in now, it may not be here. We have lots of clients and vendors and other folk across the Outland that get our goods. We're on our way to Ribcage at the moment. Not the best place to sell some stuff, but there's still some fairly interesting clients around there. Maybe we'll see you around the Outlands again. Till then...
Be careful around Zaus.
Why? This house is perfectly fine.
It's a place. Anyway, good luck. I hope you sell a lot of stuff.
Okay. All right, boys, pack it up. And all the wagons, mechanical noises as the goblins jump back into their driver's seats and wargs take off. Make their way in the opposite direction of the way you're going, apparently.
It's known to happen.
Hey.
So, the remaining time of your travels, taken up with the montage of Lie, done, and the remaining few days. Is there anything else people would want to do? You got your cool new tattoos and their days.
Well, I hand out all the hats, and then I come to Eli with a hat and a tattoo, and just give the biggest hopeful look at him.
Eli looks up from his work, kind of takes that in and just lets out a sigh, like, leans back. Listen, little lady, I already have a hat. It works just fine for me. And I don't mean to put nothing on my body, but I'll tell you what. And I'll reach out and I'll accept the tattoo. And I'm going to stick it between the hat brim, or the hat and the hat brim. What's it called? The thing that goes around the hat. Shit, I can't think of the name of it. So it's like the band that goes around a hat to hold it together. So I just kind of stick it in there. I'll keep it up here for good luck.
She is very excited.
All right. Now I got work to do. All right, you can sit there and watch, but just try not to get in the way too much. All right. Really close to getting this lens in place. It's gonna make a big difference.
I will not distract you, and I give a salute.
No. Do not salute me. That's for someone else.
I give thumbs up.
That's acceptable.
Mr. Eli,
Yeah.
we have a question for you.
Shoot.
Was that a good joke? That was a good joke. Why do you adjust the lenses on the rifle? Why not place the lenses inside your membrane and adjust yourself to the rifle?
Well, you see, I don't know if you've noticed too much yet, but we got our membranes are a little bit more rigid than yours. Can't quite absorb things the way you can, so we got to do with what we got on the outside and make adjustments there. Typically, if things go inside of our membranes, it's not the best. And, as he says that, he kind of reaches down to his side and kind of absentmindedly kind of pokes at his side for a bit. It's not what you want to have happen to you.
Did someone pierce your membrane there?
He just kind of looks at you and doesn't really say anything.
That's okay. I've had my membrane pierced.
I
I
see
almost
that.
died once.
I also saw that. Quite the survivor, just like me.
You saved our life. You're not a rat. You are a good person, even if your membrane is inflexible.
He gets a little flustered when you call him a good person. I just do what I need to keep our little group together. We got some adventuring to do, and you're pretty strong. You can throw a punch or two. Your little squishy bits are useful for getting places, so...
Technically, we stab. We don't have arms for punching.
Yeah, that's a neat trick, actually. But you could say I'll keep an eye open for you all and try to keep you alive. But don't go accuse me of being a good person yet. You don't know me that well.
Okay.
Well, from what we've seen,
You are a good cat.
Pretty good. Yeah, a good cat.
That he just kind of tips the hat down a little more. Tips the hat down a little bit further to kind of like block you guys out, and gets back to work.
Well, best of luck. We're rooting for you to fix your rifle.
You hear a grunt from underneath the hat.
Well, the party, or the castle trundles onwards, stomping across the outlands, and at the end of day 8, or the beginning of day 8, you see the arboreal forest of Gate Town of Sylvania ahead of you. And you can hear it as you approach. Or actually, more so, you feel it in your chest. As the loud and thudding bass of music is emanating
it's not
from
like
the
Ewoks.
town. As neon lights throb and pulse from within the trees of the Gate Town of Sylvania.
What sort of music exactly? Sorry,
Sort of music exactly, you say? Well,
this is pulsing bass. Like distance? Is it like? Oh god, now I'm having the flashback to the Baldur's Gate 3 Carlin dancing meme.
well, you ain't wrong.
Oh no. Oh shit. Classic.
Actually, it's I would say it's more closer to this your typical.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
So, as the castle comes to a halt and settles onto the ground outside of this gate town, you can hear that merriment and music fill the air beneath what seems to be a canopy of colorful foliage. Marvelous buildings encircle the trees or are built amid their spreading boughs. Passing revelers wave and offer you crowns woven of fresh, colorful flowers, and as they do, the Mimir within stock chimes. Eyes twinkle in beautiful rainbow hues. Sylvania detected. Gate needed.
Our friend is very consistent with what they need.
Hopefully this one's going to be a little more straightforward than the last.
We can
I
hope.
imagine so. If we just point ourselves at it, it will be in fact straightforward.
The mosaic Mimir within you, Stock, suddenly comes to life and its mouth opens up and a recording commences. Memory found of Sylvania, still incomplete. Voice changes to a recording of somebody's voice. I said I'm coming. I just need to say a few words about the gate town for this Mimir fellow first. Hold on. Wait. Who's here? And they're doing what? Yo! That's epic level. Let's go!
Oh no.
And then
Sounds awesome.
and then the voice returns, the Mimir's voice, robotic voice. King Erwin III of Erwindar, Pixie Kingdom in Sylvania.
Oh boy.
I kind of forget what we're doing here.
Una, so-
We need to. Yeah.
Well,
Getting
we gotta-
info for the skull thing.
Yeah, we need to get that thing pointed at Stock's head within range of the portal to Sylvania, town of Sylvania, whatever. Wildlands. Arborea, that's the one. We gotta get close to the portal.
Well, I only remember so much from Glow in Zerali. But
That's probably for the best.
why are we doing this again?
Because then the skull can tell us where Rome went, and Rome we can get back to the Fox Lady, who will then get us cleared so that we're not getting hunted by the people in the place.
Oh, we're doing fetch quest. Okay.
Yeah, also try to get information exactly what's going on with us right now. That's the other bit that's kind of important, you know?
I mean, is it that important?
Oh, You might say it's critical.
Oh. Okay.
So as you're walking your way through these beautiful forests with the pulsing lights and music flowing out from different venues and areas, you can notice that the revelers here are just kind of going nuts. You got see through like through the trees, open little clearings where people are just dancing in circles and partying to some sort of music and tune. People walk through the different walking through the trees, introducing themselves to each other or just giving each other like big ol' hugs. It's basically one big music festival right now. And
how dank is the air?
The air is semi-dank. It seems that it's
Okay.
more of a good vibes festival, and there isn't actually a lot of like insane imbibing or anything like that. It seems like it's just the vibes are immaculate, man.
So less debauchery and more just like
More
good
just
good
eternal
good
party.
moods. Yeah.
Less Burning Man, more commune.
Oh no, there's lots of drugs in those.
So
Less Burning Man, more like, I guess, like my brain is just saying South by Southwest.
yeah,
That's the one that comes to mind. But
there are
Disneyland.
still probably people who are either drunk or drinking or imbibing in some sort of drugs here, but it's not the focus of this.
Yeah, so it's
More so just
accepted,
the
but not
revelry
the
and
main
partying.
part. Yeah,
So
checks out.
Are we
yeah.
Good
gonna meet
vibes.
Dionysus?
What was that question?
Are we gonna meet Dionysus?
So
Oh no!
So as you make your way through the forest and you see people moving past you, Zanellis, a bedecked reveler with a flower crown and very colorful robe on them comes up to you in your group and says, "You all look like you are in need of a good time. Did you know today is Prince Philanixus Bombo's birthday? Come, we're celebrating with him. It's just over here, please, come."
I love birthdays.
That's convenient.
I wasn't born.
Doesn't matter, we all celebrate in some way, shape, or form. Come, the prince awaits,
Well, the excitable fella there. Will the prince be able to give us access or audience with the portal to Arborea if we spend some time making this day just nice and fancy?
Mr. Eli, we should just be able to enjoy ourselves.
That's cute. You enjoy yourself, Luna. Well, I'll follow along. But we do got to make sure we get to that portal. That is why we're here, after all.
So, as you all, do you follow this reveler to the birthday party?
Luna does. It doesn't matter if anyone else does.
So, following the reveler through this beautifully crazy woods of music and activities, you find yourselves encountering the prince himself. The reveler bows you and says, I would like to introduce you to the good Prince Ilenixius Bombo. And they gesture to a punch bowl that is on a table. And within the punch bowl, there is a tiny fish with a toothy grin wearing a tiny top hat.
Oh my god. No. Beautiful. Eli's eyes, pupils widen just a little bit.
The fish turns to face the party and bows its head a little bit, and you just hear.
No, sorry.
I don't speak Aquan, unfortunately.
Who's the one who introduced the prince to us? The reveler who brought us here?
Yeah.
I kind of look over kind of incredulously at him. Are you telling me the prince is a fish?
Of course, the prince is a fish.
Why?
I've seen some things, but this is new.
Would you like to join us in a toast to the prince, to Mr. Bombo, to Prince Bombo?
Yes.
All right, raise your glasses, everybody. Oh, here, you all need drinks.
Oh yeah, I'm taking a toast with the Fae. That's fine.
None of these guys look Fae, actually. They're all like gnomes, halflings, humans.
Okay, never mind. I'm not as worried then.
Technically, gnome are fae.
You are right, but nothing looks. These guys just look like they're partiers. They're just celebrating. There's cake on the table as well, and some.
Looking innocent while being not is very fey.
Yeah, I guess probably if we're being shuffled over to do such things, Eli would acquiesce somewhat begrudgingly, but would
I'll toast, but I can't drink.
accept a cup.
You'll drink yours.
More
The
than one.
Prince Bombo! And the little fish in the jar goes... and one of the little companions of him pours whatever this kind of, it's like a pink purple liquid, shimmery, just pours it into the bowl, and the fish just goes... and just kind of like slurps it up, I guess, and like eats it like fish food.
Cheers.
It is a...
Yeah,
Yeah, the drink is a very, for those who taste it, it's a very just kind of overly sweet, syrupy, nectar-like drink with a bit of a fizz to it, like a low carbonation to it. Goes down your throat, but it tastes good. It tastes good, and
Does it have caffeine?
Yes, it absolutely would have caffeine, some level of caffeine.
after that first little sweet taste, Eli absolutely does the Clint Eastwood face from Gran Turismo.
Oh yeah,
Oh, the scoff.
Ugh. Does that then pulls out, just tries to kind of carefully and quietly pull out his flask of whiskey and pours a little bit in.
So
Yeah,
what
that
are you
face.
all doing here? You don't look like you're the eternal partiers of Sylvania. What are you visiting Sylvania for? Are you just here to partake in the festivities? What's going on?
We need to get by the portal for just like 5 minutes to record it on our Mimir.
Oh, the portal. Oh, you're here for the gate. Well, none of us really know where it is. It's a little bit tricky, you understand. It kind of moves from place to place. Just kind of like all the parties here, you know? There's always a party somewhere. Just like the gate is always somewhere, but we never know where.
Is there someone who knows where it always is?
Would the prince know?
The prince says he doesn't know. With that, Null, you feel a tap on your shoulder.
Yeah.
As behind you, you see a satyr come up behind you and tap on your shoulder. And as you turn around, you notice that the satyr's eyes are glowing, like no pupils, no irises, just orange orbs.
How can I help you?
As the satyr starts to try to speak up, suddenly there is a booming, furious voice echoing out through the woods. What do you mean? Then it's followed by a peal of thunder that cuts through the laughter and celebration in the grove. The nearby celebrants suddenly turn from their revels and look in the voice's direction. Jazz music stops, basically. And suddenly you see as others start to kind of pick up their chairs and their musical instruments and their picnic baskets and their drinks. They start to kind of relocate to a place that seems a little bit farther from where that thunderous voice called out from. The satyr, wearing an airy gown, eyes glowing with a tangerine light, does not seem to be concerned with it. However, does say, "Hello. My name is Spiritor Danai, one of the 7 Spiritors of Sylvania. I overheard, I could not help but overhear that you are here to find the gate. I can help you if you, help me with a little problem that we're currently facing. I'm assuming you're enjoying yourselves here. It seems that you have found Prince Bombo He is a welcome guest here.
Yeah. So, what you need?
Oh, it's not much. By the way, do you know who Prince Bombo is? You didn't recognize him?
We haven't
a
been
prince.
introduced.
He's a fish.
He's a god.
He's a really polite fish.
A what now? He's not a gar. It looks more like a piranha.
No, I said god.
You're pulling my chain.
I have no
Who
chain
now
to
it's-
pull of yours, maybe of this automaton, but not of you. You see, Sylvania is a reputation. It is a town of delight and partying, and, well, we invite the gods here on occasion, and some of them grace us with their presence. Bombo is, well, an avatar of a very powerful god. He seems to keep that close to his chest, however. What is true identity?
Yeah.
Sounds like a con to me.
Inspiring.
The god of the fishbowl, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Mr. Eli.
What?
You're being very rude.
I'm being pointed in my conversation. We're here for a reason, Luna. We do not need to make small talk with a fish god.
No, you're being rude. There's a difference between asking what we want and being rude about it.
Oh, when you get to be my age, you stop caring about those differences.
As you,
Mr. Eli, how old are you?
Ooh,
Old enough, son.
damn, you sunned him? Shit. So as you're conversing, some interesting thoughts kind of meander their way into your minds. Something about the nature of Sylvania and the shared reverie that everybody has here. It seems that everybody kind of knows general information about others. Like you've all been good friends at one point in time. Oh, hey, it's so-and-so. I remember you from that party once. But nothing more than that. And you all now know that this satyr is not really the satyr Denai. The satyr is named... But Denai is occupying the satyr.
This is fun. Let's just get some freaky shit going on here.
Oh, it's a
All this stuff.
willing occupation. It's a willing host. And Denai is one of the 7 spiritors of the leaders of this gate town, Anya. And they speak up again. So, the favor that I'm asking of you is that, well, you heard that loud ruckus that is happening. Well, this is coming from a rather despondent Empyrean that seems to be visiting us, this Kapoha, celestial child of a god of storms who is, well, trying to crash a private event.
I look over to Luna. Yeah, now that's rude.
Yeah, it's very rude.
Empyreans are creatures of incredible power and more so overwhelming emotion, and should Kapoha's dark mood grow a little bit stronger, she might become a danger to our town. You could go to the Yearning Timbers event hall and, well, distract Kapoha from trying to get into that event, please. And if you do so and help me out with distracting Kapoha, I'll lead you to the Arboretum, the gate to Arborea. I don't really know what's going on with Kapoha right now. Her foul mood is rather odd, but there are celebrations aplenty here in Sylvania that are not exclusive events that may lighten Kapoha's mood.
Ugh.
And do.
Yeah, quid pro
Thank you,
quo and all
Luis.
that.
It's quite
Yeah.
quite nice that you are an agreeable group.
Nah.
We try.
You look like the greatest group to talk to somebody very much about their emotions and, you know, their general well-being. Good luck!
Yeah, some
Yeah.
great givers.
The
I'll
Yearning
take a
Timber is
walk.
off there to the east. Follow the signs.
Yeah, not much for talking. I'll take over, watch you guys talk to this thing.
Okay?
Okay, and then Luna heads off.
So as
Gonna say,
Alright.
just go.
well, as you follow the signs through the partying woods of Sylvania, you find yourself eventually in front of a massive banyan tree, where the base of it is carved out, and a festive hall, is a light within. And outside of that fest hall, you do see a very interesting scene occurring as a 15-foot tall individual is kneeled down and in a very very intense argument with an elf who is standing at the entrance of this area.
Elf or elk?
Elf. An elf.
Okay.
This human-like woman with marble skin and eyes that seem to be crackling with lightning crouches to agitatedly argue with a calm, silver-haired elf. Beyond the elf, you do see a rollicking celebration taking place inside the towering banyan tree that is strobing with colored lights. You overhear the conversation occurring. This large individual is, "Why can't I go in? It sounds like such a good party in there, and I just want to have a good time." The elf who is standing outside looks up to Kapoha and says, "I'm sorry, respectfully. You cannot enter this party with without an invitation. It's being hosted by Rilithane Ralathil. And I'm sorry, but you are not on the list right now. You're not on this guest list, and we can't let you in." "Why not? This is ridiculous. You know who I am. I'm Kapoha, daughter of storm giants, storm gods. I just want a party."
Pulling the "you know I am" card.
Yeah.
I think we're just
with
entered
the
the
bouncer.
scene from Step Brothers.
I'm sorry. You cannot come in. I apologize. And this argument seems to be going back and forth, and as Kapoha grows more insistent, you all smell winds carrying the sense of thunderstorms starting to rise around these two.
I will step over and go, excuse me.
The large individual turns. "Oh. Who are you? I suppose you're not completely worthy of my time," as she looks the four of you up and down. "Why do you approach Kapoha?" She stands to her full height and, does like the chest out, like looking down at you, arms on her side. Very Dami Mommy stance. As she looks like she is challenging but not hostile to you.
It's like,
Oh, wow,
you know who I am, posture.
Yeah.
100% how Wabugi's character in Final Fantasy XIV stands.
Yes, this is actually a perfect example. Oh, you're really tall.
I am very tall. That's a apt observation. Thank you.
But you're also really loud, so I couldn't help but overhear.
I am also very loud, thank you. I have good vocal cords. I get that from my father.
Oh, who's your father?
Storm God. You wouldn't know him.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe not personally, but the names get around. Do you have a name for him?
He's from Canada. You wouldn't know him.
He works at Xbox.
Yeah.
Is this putting DM on the spot, or does she not know his
Oh,
name?
no, she does. There's multiple storm gods. I'd say that Palos is the name of storm god.
Talos, this can't be happening.
Oh, well, I heard you're not able to get into the party.
Do you have an invitation? Are you all on the guest list?
No, we're not on the guest list. But you know, there's a lot more fun stuff to do here.
Is there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we only been here for a little bit, but already we've met a talking fish and have some really great drinks, and we've seen some people having a lot of fun.
The fish is a god. Maybe you want to go try to brush shoulders with him.
I elbow Eli.
Kapoha looks down at you, Linellis, and says, well, maybe. You seem to know you all seem to kind of know what a fun time is, and, well, you're so nice to me. Linellis, give me a persuasion check at advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Can't be as bad as mine.
Oh!
Excellent.
What a swing. I love that. Holy fuck. Great. Alright, well. There's something about the way that you complimented her that Kapoha really just loves Linellis. And the elf who's like the elf bouncer leans forward and says, you could take this lovely Empyrean to the Dryad dance. That would be a great... Go to the Dryad dance. There's also the Pixie Parade that is in Goodberry Grove. There is the... I heard that there is another interesting god visiting this evening playing Skull Bocce Ball. And, well, if you are really interested, there is, well, other festivities and I would recommend the Dryad dance. That would be my best bet.
Does that sound good to you? Uh-huh.
Yeah, anything but here. This place is stupid anyways. Let's go dance. I want to just dance.
It's not very nice. Sometimes people just want to have close friends, you know? And I think that's okay. But they let us have other kinds of fun, so it works out.
Luna, the big woman wants to dance. Let's go.
Dryad dance.
All right.
I've got a mean robot.
But Eli's gonna break out with the square dance.
Well, we bring you over to a
Oh god,
a
there's a
festive
giant
grove. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost, I should not be surprised.
So, in a clearing lit by energetic fireflies, you come in, you pass through the trees, and you find what looks to be a group of dryads singing and dancing. As you enter the clearing, one of them gestures to you and says, "Welcome, welcome. Enjoy our serenity. Enjoy the serenity of our trees, and please enjoy the dance as well." Kapoha hears the music start to swell and get louder as get some more jams.
But Luna looks suddenly a bit awkward.
Oh, I just want to dance. I love this. And Kapoha starts to fling herself around the around the dance floor, very much becoming a menace to the smaller dryad dancers that are spinning around the grove.
A menace.
Eli's gonna kind of wallflower himself against the side of the clearing.
You watch as some of the dryads are like actively having to get out of the way as this large Empyrean is just stomping around, flinging themselves back and forth, interpretive dance to the max, their arms flailing through the air, their hair going wild. I love dancing! They just start like going crazy. They seem to be just letting it all out. They're getting very close to stomping on some tree folk.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Lunellis is kind of just standing there looking very awkward suddenly.
Eli's gonna yell from the edge of the clearing. Luna, you better start cutting the rug. She's getting out of control. Dance with her. Get her in the middle.
It looks like, yeah, you could absolutely just kind of, as a group, try to, I guess, corral and, like, direct Copoha to not stomp on all of the other compatriots.
Yeah, it's the club dance circle. Let's get it.
Oh, Copoha. I don't know if I can get her attention.
You don't really even need to, as it's more so just getting in the way, or slightly nudging and moving her in the other direction. I need everybody who is involved in this to give me a acrobatics or sleight of hand check to more or less maneuver this Empyrean, this rage dancing. Wow, nice, no.
I'm going to Cat's Trench.
What is that?
Oh,
you're making basically a bowl for...
Yes, I am.
All right.
Also, I think I'd be helping out more by...
acrobatics or sleight of hand roll from you as well.
By the way, Eli's going to be doing this by moving the dryads around. Kind of like, hey.
Oh,
like,
yeah, absolutely.
Kind of get him out of the way.
Cool. Well, Porkers, you around? You here? Good. Okay, it's all good.
No aggro.
Yep. So so Eli, you're working on moving all the dryads out of the way?
Yeah, I see what's going on here and kind of think like, okay, I know I can get this to help and try to get the dryads in like a critical mass somewhere, so it's more like it leaves a spot open in the middle. Right?
I like that idea of it more or less being that you don't want to dance. You're not about the dancing part of this, but you're sure as hell just kind of like, oh, move this way, okay, step this way.
Oh, he's absolutely he's dashing at prone. Yeah, that's it.
Stock, give me a acrobatics or sleight of hand check.
I'm good. These.
Yeah, you are. Damn, dude. So everybody passes this. Stock, what is so basically this is to help, either help Copoha or help in the environment of her not stomping and crushing everybody.
Oh, this would be a Stock darting around and trying to make like footprint shaped things, and we would love to help you learn our dance.
Oh, nice.
We will show you the footsteps, and then they'll just kind of puddle around, leaving like foot marks where each foot's supposed to go dashing around, trying to guide the dance steps, DDRing it.
You're the living version of a DDR, Matt.
DDR dance pad. Very cool.
Yeah.
How's
Leader
Null?
to the trench.
Yeah, in the trench. Yeah, the
trench.
Null, how are you helping in this situation?
Sorry. I'm. What am I doing?
You rolled pretty damn high on the sleight of hand, yeah.
The robot.
So you decide. I guess the other thing too is like you're doing sleight of hand for this, as opposed to the acrobatics of everybody else.
Yeah. So it's. I guess what I'm kind of doing is, I am dancing in such a way that it kind of directs motion, like, of people around me.
Very, yeah.
Kind of trying to like setting up the flow of the floor, essentially.
Yeah. But doing it in a way that's not not intrusive, or doesn't look like you're still letting Copoha act like she still feels like she's having a fucking blast of just dancing around to the music and going crazy, but everything behind the scenes is you just kind of moving people around as well and directing things. And then Lunellus, you trench it up. So you create a trench so that she basically is spinning like a top in the center of this grassy arena, and then in the end she just kind of like starts spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, and then lets out a loud laugh of glee as she flops down with a thud onto her butt in the middle of the pit in the middle of the trench that you dug. This dance lasted for over an hour.
Good God.
And as the music dies down and the dryads are all trying to catch their breath as well, they like have not seen somebody fucking dance the pants off like this. Kapoha stands up and looks to the party and she says, I need a break. I've not danced like this in forever. This is amazing. And she climbs out of the trench. She's like, wow, I danced so hard that I dug a hole in the ground. Amazing.
You dance very freely, very happily.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. And she moves off to the side of the woods and sits down against a tree as the music kind of calms down for a bit as the dancing dryads take a break as well. And as she leans back on the tree, lets out a loud sigh, grabs like a fruit that is growing on the branches, brings it down, takes a loud bite from it. It's a juicy kind of mango-like fruit. Oh, I haven't felt that free in forever. Oh, I don't know if any of you would understand, but Talos has such high expectations of me. They expect me to become a god one day. I'm just an Empyrean now, but they're constantly watching over me, judging whether I'm going to be good enough for godhood. It's a lot to live up to. How can I ever live up to the expectations of literal gods? My dad is the god of thunder and storms. Do you understand that, man? It's a lot of pressure.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, my parent, quote unquote, his only expectation for me is to die. So consider yourself lucky.
Ooh, she looks over at you and she's like, that's pretty heavy, man. Huh. I guess you're right. Becoming a god itself is a little bit better than just straight up dying.
Eli is rolling up a cigarette and lighting it and just kind of takes a big pull and looks up. Ma'am, you have to understand, no matter how nice your parents are, they will always be disappointed in you in some way and proud of you in others. I think you're trying to put too much on your shoulders right now, and if they're putting that much on you, it's not what you want, fuck them. I don't care if they're gods. Do your own thing.
Mr. Eli.
What? I want to smoke.
I give her a hug around her giant Empyrean leg. Well, it's whether it's better than your parents wanting you dead or not, doesn't mean it's easy. Sometimes you need to have fun.
What do you think I could? How am I going to live up to their expectations?
Who says you have to?
You can only
Eli just goes like,
you.
Oh. If being me... Oh, go ahead, Stock.
Well, the thing with parents is they're part you're them, right?
I don't think that's how it works for us. But
No, let him cook.
okay, we're let him cook. Let him let him reduce.
Let him simmer. Let him simmer.
So if you are your parents in a way, could they ever truly be disappointed in you because you are them as they are you?
Well, if they're disappointed in themselves.
Truly, then their misery is a projection of their inner selves onto you, in which case you're not responsible for their they.
Yes. Agreed, I think.
I mean the slime one, or no? Wait, sorry, you're not technically a slime, right? You're a
Ooze.
plasmoid.
Plasmoid.
Yeah, the plasmoid's ontology is correct in this nature, so I listen to him.
Just remember, make yourself happy first. They come second.
Or by
As
making
long
yourself
as-
happy, you make your parents happy.
As long as you're not hurting other people, like, intentionally.
You know what?
Unless they deserved it.
Or they wanted it.
Mr. Eli!
Thank-
Wrong character.
all of your wisdom is. I haven't been able to talk with people like this in a long time. It's just everybody's kind of intimidated by Empyreans, you know? We're like baby gods and whatnot, but like not quite. Thanks. I think I've caught my breath. I think I'm ready for the next party. Where are we going to next? And she stands up and like throws the
God.
mango over her shoulder, and she's like, let's go to the Pixie Parade. Let's go to the Pixie Place. I heard that's wild there." And
Okay,
starts running
next
off in
time
that
when-
direction.
When you throw a mango, make sure you're not throwing it at somebody. Oh, she's gone.
It's all right. It's all right. We did what we need to do. I think we're done here.
No.
Pixie
She
Parade
just
sounds
said
neat,
she
though.
doesn't have people to talk to. It wouldn't be very nice if we just left
She
her.
calls
We
out
were
over
also
her
told
shoulder
to
as she
move.
runs in that direction. "You're coming, right?"
We're coming.
Yes,
Yeah, we're coming. You're faster than us.
we don't have legs.
Eli does absolutely the spike from oh my god, why am I blanking on Cowboy Bebop? Just like that. With a cigarette on his hand on his head. Alright, guess we gotta do what we gotta do.
And with that point, as you head off to the next party venue within Sylvania, we're gonna end for the evening. I will show you what Kopoha looks like.
She looks like she needs a good time.
What is that drink? Oh no, is that the
Yeah,
Oh, I thought it was a fish coming off of it, but no, it's just like a
it's just
Oh, I
like
thought she was drinking the fish.
I thought she was drinking
drinking
Bomba or whatever.
drinking
Yeah.
Prince Bombo. Yeah, so you're now partying with the Empyrean.
Wow.
As long as and if you show them if you accompany her and show her a good time, well, you eventually get to the gate of Sylvania. So we'll pick up on that next time, as you've at least successfully stopped her from stomping on all the dryads. Head off to the Pixie Parade or the Pixie Party. Or in the next.
You know, party like a pixie party.
I'm really glad Zerali killed herself.
Yeah, this would have gone very differently,
What a
I
quote.
think.
Yeah.
What a quote.
Yes, no context.
Yeah, no context
In
there.
game, in game.
In-game.
Yeah, in
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Don't pass Twitch.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I mean it is interesting. Yeah, the characters. I think Glow would also be a pretty solid.
Glow would be causing as much chaos as she is.
Despite Eli being a bit of a wet blanket on the dance party, he's still probably the best option of the three for this.
Ooh.
I have the third.
There needs to be some stabilization.
I think Nola's probably the best of the three. For my three.
for this.
I'm sorry, I gotta ping this. I can't wait until we see whoever the hell this is.
Right?
For
Yeah.
This little gumdrop looking boy.
yeah.
But eventually.
Well, that's more dangerous situations here soon. That
All right. Well,
was a lot of fun. I like
end
that
of
a
the
lot.
stream for now. Pretty light roleplay-esque thing, but not every gate town is going to be combat heavy / thing. There's gonna be some other fun.
Hell yeah.
Now picked the party town to go to. The
I
eternal
will.
party town.
Be right back.
Cool. End of
Yeah, that was a
stream.
lot of fun. I also like that just